press attacked me. Geraldo Rivera attacked me on Fox. It was really hard. And listen, when I was first approached by the government to tell my story, I lied. I had seen what had happened to Kathleen Willey. I'd seen what happened to Jennifer Flowers, and I had seen what happened to Paula Jones. And I said, I'm too busy for that. I haven't got time for that crap. I've got 2 businesses to run. And so I said, no, nothing happened. And then the Paula Jones story, the versus Bill Clinton came out, and I was named as number 5, Jane Doe number 5. And then everybody knew who I was. It got out to the public, and that was horrible. That was really bad. I had a visit to my front door from Rick and Beverly Lambert. They were investigators for the Paula Jones case. And they came to my front porch in 1997 and asked me if I would be a part of the case. And I said, absolutely not. I wouldn't do that at all. I said, that was a horrible thing that happened to me, and I'm not going to relive it. You just trot right back to your fellow lawyers and people and say, leave me out of this. Well, they recorded me on my front porch. They had a recorder in their pocket. They took that back, since I wouldn't be any part of it, and gave that to Ken Starr.
Interesting. Did you have contact with the Paula Jones and all the other ladies that were involved in a similar situation with Clinton?
Oh, not until I'd never met Paula Jones until the 2016 debate when I met her there. Yeah, I'd never met her before.
Interesting. So you had no contact prior to that.
Right. And Kathleen Willey became a friend, and was one of the ones that helped me decide to go to let NBC tell my story.
When did you decide to write the book? What did you sort of wrestle in your mind? I should do it. I shouldn't do it. Did you talk to people about it?
I never meant to write a book. I went to my computer after I got home from President Trump's inauguration. And I went to my computer and I said, I need to document my life for my son. And so I just started writing my life. I mean, we'd never sit down and talk. He didn't know my parents. They had died. And he was, it was just, I wanted him to know. So I started back when I was a child and went forward from there, went through the whole Clinton mess. And then I just saved it. And so I thought, I'm going to print that out for him and give it to him when the time is right. I'm just going to put it in a folder and give it to him. Then about a week later, I had a call from a reporter in Jacksonville, Nick Lully. And he said, I'd like to do a serialized interview about your life. And I said, I've got it on paper. So I sent him my thoughts. I mean, you're only talking about 120 pages for a book. And he called me back the next day after he read that PDF and said, we need to do a book. And I said, well, then I've got a lot more work to do. And he said, no, it's fine just like it is. It came from the heart and it tells about everything. We don't need to change a thing. I'll write a foreword to it and we'll publish it. Because nobody wanted to know about a nurse and her life. They wanted to know what happened to me in that hotel room from then on and with Trump. And I thought, no, my life's more than that.
Tell us one particular passage in the book and leave the audience on a cliffhanger. This way it may want to get them to want to buy the book, because I want to make sure that my audience gets that, because your book is going to be a collector's item. And I think everybody should have this on their coffee table to tell the story about these monsters, so that we have to tell the story, because we don't ever want to go back to this BS ever again.
Yeah. It's hard to tell anything except my childhood. I was physically and emotionally, my sister and I, abused by our mom. And I can just tell you there's one incident when I'm 10 years old and I come home. And at that time, I had been taller. I had grown as tall as she was. She was a little woman. And I knew she was about to hit me. And I knocked her to the floor when I was 10 years old. I had just had it up to here. And I don't know where I got the strength to do that. But she never hit me again. And there's so many stories about her and what we went through.
Yeah, every family's got drama, some more, some less. We all
Yeah.
got some. My family included, believe it or not.
Oh, we all do.
Yes.
We all do.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.